Post-traumatic stress disorder presents in several different ways, and of course, there are clusters of symptoms that we find that are common across all individuals that suffer from this illness. First and foremost, there is oftentimes a reliving of the event that caused them distress. It probably is a traumatic event, something like a flood, or being a victim of personal assault, or being in combat. The second symptom is avoiding situations that remind you of that first trauma. There also are marked differences perhaps in your mood and patterns of thinking. And last but not least, some people report feeling hyperarousal or feeling very keyed up.
And I would add to that an exaggerated startle response is a common symptom, especially when coming into contact with stimuli that remind them of the traumatic event. A student veteran that I had a really hard time being in big lecture halls because of just being so sensitive to the most delicate sound while in combat. And then you go into this big lecture hall and there's all these students rustling about all around you, hearing a door slam behind him, hearing people talk in the hallway. That would cause that startled response to happen. Flashbacks are very common. Having dreams of an incident, having dreams of I had a patient who had a serious fall, having dreams of this fall where they feel like they're falling and then they wake up in a sweat, screaming. Their spouse reporting that they have this nightmare, 4 to 5 times a week. And just to add a little bit to that definition, a traumatic event can be anything where you feel like your life is threatened, is in danger, where you're experiencing that event, or where you're witnessing that event.